Now that this tablescape is done, we can use some of these items to decorate in the living room. I always like to reuse items, and if you've seen my videos, I'm sure you have noticed that. I've really loved all this color in here, but we're going darker this time. Hello, I'm Nann Shaw. Please feel welcome. These are the items that are up for grabs in the living room. Since the decor will be dark, I'm going light on the table. I'm going to have several pieces on the table, but you don't have to. You can stop anywhere you want. Hello, how are you? I consider this more of a November dressing, but by then I will want something Halloweenified or Christmasified. I did a small centerpiece for summer horror, and those can be just as fun as the decked out tablescapes. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use all of these items. This, at this point, is where I begin to play. Where will everything actually stay? I could always do a more linear look. I could try to keep both sides symmetrical as my objects allow. I like for things to look like there's really no rhyme or reason for anything where it goes. If anything looks too lined up, I'll move it around a little. I believe this is the final look. I just need to do one thing to make sure. I really enjoyed this week's tablescape, and it feels so warm. This would be a great November tablescape. I'm not going to leave this as is this week, because some things are not cat proof. But a lot of it will. Let's go to the living room. Oh yes, there will be a lot of pumpkins in here. already almost looks autumny. Isn't it funny? It took me a couple of hours to do the first section, and it only took me a couple minutes to do this section. This is the next area I'll be doing. This was mostly for functionality. It's already feeling so much more autumny, and I've only done half the room in here. Not a lot is going to change right here. Next week, I'll start Halloween in the kitchen. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time.